Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Sherlock Holmes. It's a game that I recently checked out because I thought it would be interesting, and I'm just going to go into chronological order. So here we are, we're going to be starting with Crimes and Punishment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into it. Okay, looks great so far. Made in Unreal Engine. And also, this was from part of the Ukraine Games Fair or something like that. That Steam had a couple like, oh, this is in Ukrainian. Oh, okay. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly 100. Yes, this is. I was saying that this is. I thought that the actual game was gonna be in Ukrainian for a second. And I started pressing like escape to see if I could try and get it. What's it called? To like change the sound of it, or to change the language, but okay, that's gonna be fine. This is so cool though, dude. This literally looks like a TV show. Sherlock Holmes. That's so cool. Yo, this looks fire. Part 4, Chapter 1. Holmes? Oh my god! What am I supposed to click? Oh! Take cover.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Oh my god.
You are utterly mad.
What the heck? Yo, that's so cool.
Stop, Holmes.
Is that you, Watson?
No, it's
Yes,
not.
of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded.
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Confident step. Clinking handcuffs. Policeman. Ninth step avoided. Inspector Lestrade.
Ah, Lestrade.
Or
What is it
Lestrade.
this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better
Really?
use
So
for
you're
it.
shooting the
You're out of your
vases?
I
that
missed
you were
4
gift?
out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia.
Okay.
Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He
Interesting.
invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you.
I
at
bet
Woodman's Lee, Mr.
the
Holmes.
robbing has something to do with
I
the
should
murder
have Mrs.
somehow.
Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
Do you know who Mr. Holmes... Okay, wait. Press tab to open casebook and check your current progress and investigation tasks, evidence, etc. Tab inspect Woodman's Lee. Okay, so investigate task and investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Inspect the crime scene at the Woodman's Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Inspector Lestrade pays a visit to Baker Street where he relates to Holmes the grotesque affair that involved the former captain known as Black Peter. Baker Street, okay. And then this is profile of the victim, Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, so 50 years old. He achieved great success, retired, and eventually moving to Woodmansley. Okay. Documents. Oh, and then this is the dialogues. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I think the, character portraits. This is so cool. Oh, this is so cool. This is awesome. Also, do you know who Mr. Holmes kind of looks like? You know who he Sherlock Holmes kind of looks like? He kind of looks like Leo from A Way Out. Like, if you guys ever played the game, it's like a two-player game where, like, the screens, you can see each other's screens, and, you basically work with each other to escape from a prison, and it's really cool. I played it with a friend.
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Thank you, Watson. And so, like, Mr. Holmes kind of, like, very slightly, in a way, resembles, Leo. Or, yeah, Leo.
This is where I keep my post. My archive. I can always consult with it, if needed.
Alright.
My archive.
Oh,
I can
same
always
things.
consult with it, if needed.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Alright.
My analysis table. It is useful for my work.
Oh. That's it? That's all I can do? Okay, but it's a woman looking through the window. Why are we looking at her? I don't know yet. Interesting though. Door to Watson's room. Is this his room compared to our room, or is this just our study? I think this is probably just our study. Oh, yeah, this is. Okay. Oh, okay, we have a pretty nice room here. Makeup table, use, okay. Let me look around a bit more though. There, so that's wardrobe. Can't go out onto the balcony. Yeah, so this is crimes and punishment right now. Okay. So, let me go. Oh, I can run! Okay, I can run in this game. Let's go now. Woodmansley. I hope I didn't miss anything. Tab to open casebook. Oh, and then we have the choice to, like, continue. Oh, well, I can't even press tab anymore. I just have to continue it. Okay. Oh. Bro, this kind of looks like Shrek. That kind of looks like the Shrek. You know what I'm talking about? Like, his hut. Okay, so complete the to wear and inspect the crime scene. But, like, it kind of looked like Shrek's hut, if you, like, think about it. Okay, footprints, the stereotypical, like, detective looking at the footprints with a microscope.
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Concentrate your attention to find details that others inclined to overlook. Really? Stony pathway. Land around stony pathway. Footprints. Examine. Oh, that's so cool!
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay. Evidence required.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay, so I have to find something, probably a boot or probably a boot or another footprint to probably come to a conclusion, because we don't technically know whether or not that was from the sailor or whether or not that was actually from the murderer. So we probably need to find some sort of boot print and confirm.
It's
Oh,
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
my condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
okay. She's wearing a pendant. Anything unusual that night? When was the body found? Is there a gardener? That's a good
The
question.
garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Oh, I can ask multiple people. That's all, or multiple things. Anything unusual that night? When was the body found? When was the body found? That's a good question.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock,
Okay.
I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it.
Why
At
not?
around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Did he have visitors to get anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Okay, interesting. Did he have evening before the murder?
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Peter got drunk? Okay.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
Isolated life after retirement. Backward. What? Yeah, I wanted to ask about that. Cameo. Cross. Catholic rosary. She has a Catholic rosary with gardening gloves? That's gardening gloves. Interesting. Those gardening gloves is the type that his husband would use. Birdhouse.
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes. Life with Peter was never easy.
I
He
feel
was
like he
still my
didn't look.
husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
What? How do you know that well-kept garden pilgrimage profile of a victim unidentified foot? Choose that evidence that gives a statement of a character in order to continue the investigation. Brown's evidence. Shoot! Judith Carey is a woman with an uneasy life due to her unhappy marriage with Peter. She is a very religious Christian Catholic woman who undertook St. James Way pilgrimage when she was young. Judith is from the country, somewhere near the ancient pine woods of Inverness and Strathspey in Scotland, where the crested tit bird can be found. She's religious and undertook at St. James Way pilgrimage in the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when she was a young woman. Maybe pilgrimage? How do you... Oh wait, how do you know about Plymouth? Profile of the victim. No? Or I mean... Pilgrimage?
You undertook a pilgrimage
Yeah.
to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there.
Oh, that makes
and
sense.
you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Interesting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Thank you, madam.
I didn't hear, or like, not that I didn't hear, but I didn't see what the question was asking. I didn't know that it was asking about Plymouth or the pilgrimage. I
Who
asked.
could do such a thing? My poor husband.
I thought it was something else about that. Like, I thought it was something, I didn't know it was, misread the question though, so that's on me. It'll be. Oh yeah, let's talk to the
Peter
inspector.
Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Thank you. Okay,
Mr. Holmes?
okay, just a polite greeting.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open
Why
it.
is it locked? Oh.
I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it, Lestrade?
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it does. It kind of does tell you when to do it. Door lock. Scratches.
These scratches are fresh.
Oh, interesting.
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
And quite
I swear
recently.
these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Maybe that was the
Well,
footprints of the
He's
garden.
not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Okay, well. Cutscene. Damn, we have a whole Danganronpa style
What a
opening.
terrible way to die.
Scene or dead Peter. How did she? Oh wait, okay. She said something. Let me actually look at this. She said that she saw him in the morning at around 7 o'clock, and I was at the cabin. Okay, yeah, the cabin door was open, but I did not go in to take a look, for I knew that my husband would not have liked it. Interesting. So it wasn't at the house. It was like literally in this cabin that he saw. Okay.
Someone drank from this glass recently.
Recently, interesting. And there's 2 glasses. Probably like
A sailor's drink.
yeah, sailors
It
drink
seemed
alcohol.
that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
I find it kind of hard to believe if this was just an accidental suicide, though. PC wrote the details.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work. The initials.
Oh, whoops. Peter Carey. Open. Is there anything on the bottom? Okay, nope. Tobacco.
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Rotate and remove the elements from inclusion of aromatic association. Oh, that's interesting. Oh! We're gonna make everything else line up so that this is like the last thing to go, basically. Okay, I see now. Was that no? Yeah, okay.
Yes, this is a coarse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Okay, interesting. And then we also have the shelf. And I can this symbol, suspiciously empty space, outline in the dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book, a box or a small
How do you
chest,
know that?
perhaps.
How do you know it was larger than, like, I mean, I can understand from the print that it was larger than a book, but I mean, like, how can you tell that it was, like, heavy? Why can't it just be, like, a big book or something like that? Tobacco pouch made from seal skin. So the items can be found in investigation and will be marked in this specific icon. The outline of the dust of something. Perhaps. Yeah, a small chest, perhaps. Okay, it was
The tooth
sperm
of
whale
a
tooth.
sperm whale. probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
A big tooth, but map.
Dundee.
So?
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
And what does that mean?
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
I doubt it was this thing. Just hold on, let me look at this.
Harpoons for hunting whales.
And there's one missing. As you can see, there's 3, but the one's missing. Can I look? Can I, like, mention that? Nope. Okay, interesting. I don't know, I need to click that. Peter Carey's boots.
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
Oh, and then we can test the gardener's thing there.
Old navigation instruments.
Like the
Nothing
footprint.
Interesting.
Wait, I wasn't done! Okay, that's it. Yeah, okay, nothing.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
That's a, is that a jaw of like a, I don't know what that would be a jaw of though. Pool of blood. Oh, he got stabbed by the harpoon, guys. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even see that. Rotate the object in any direction. Oh, yeah, okay. So,
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
who is the girl that we talked with?
The pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Interesting, but why? Maybe it was like, maybe it was her book. Maybe it was her notebook, but she ended up like, she was so shocked that she ended up dropping it. That she ended up like dropping the notebook. Abbreviations and a bunch of numbers.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
And then also the sea knife. Examine corpse. Oh wait, B? Wait, find a pair of related clues and they will form a deduction. Red color signifies an unachievable clue combination. Wait, break-in attempts. Oh, several unsuccessful attempts were made to break in. Judith Carey. Oh, Judith. Okay, yeah, it was her. Judith Carey says that her husband took her for Garner himself. That does not sound feasible. She might be. That does. Wait, seriously? That does not sound feasible. So, break-in. Really? Or wait, no Garner? Break-in, or, well, yeah, okay, I understand how this works. Draw a clear picture of the crime by forming your deductions from the combination of clues. Track down what the rest of that said. Make an ambush. An ambush must be made tonight to see if the break-in attempt will be repeated. Really?
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
But sniper to yeah, okay, so blade.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Okay, thanks.
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Well, I bet. Interesting. So, nothing around, just a bunch of photos.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Really? He was fully dressed? So, because he was fully dressed, that means that he knew his murderer?
Yet he still looks quite strong.
In his 50s? Oh! Oh, well, I mean, yeah. He retired when he was born in 1845, retired in 1884. Like, and that was when he was whale hunting. my goodness. I literally didn't even notice that it literally says right here that he's 50 years old. I literally didn't even notice that. So it's 1895 right now. I literally didn't even say that it says that he was 50 years old. But okay, yeah, I guess like maintaining a huge garden like that's gonna be difficult. But I mean, I don't know. Interesting.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon. The
Pierce
weapon
chest.
fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Okay, so likely not done by his wife, because if that, like, cause he would, it would need to be like strong. So it's probably another guy of some sort. Peter Carey was born in 1845 and was 50 years of age. He was daring and successful seal and whale hunter. He commanded the whaler Sea Unicorn of Dundee for many successful expeditions. In 1884, he retired and traveled for some years. For the remaining 6 years of his life, he lived at Woodmansley. So, talk with Lestrade to make a, this is
Well,
it.
Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky
And why is that?
because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof.
Because now that we know about it, we
It
can
is very
do
probable
an
that
ambush
whoever
now.
came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha. So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Interesting. Oh, I can look at the footprints now with the boots, because I picked up the boots. Oh, drag down. Not the
These
same.
boots don't match the footprints.
So it was likely the intruder. And I think I noticed the track marks.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Because if you look at them really closely, there's like track prints, or there's like little spikes on the bottom of them. I wonder, not hunting, but maybe something to do with ice. Like maybe something to do with like ice boots is maybe what I would think, or like something to do with hunting maybe. With that type of
Mr. Holmes?
with that type of like track print, but I'm not sure. Should talk to her. Was Peter a smoker? Peter's private paper. Was Peter a smoker?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Peter's private papers.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
We need to find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
Fate of the Black Reader. Time you complete an observation or person, a brief summary appears on the character's portraits. Okay. I couldn't find the actual journal. Like, I couldn't find his papers. I don't know where. Like, I went back and I searched the cabin, but I couldn't find anything.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Another sailor? That's probably
There's
not the
someone
killer.
there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there. All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm
He probably was
innocent.
ordered to do this.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough! You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same.
Well, not
Very
unnecessary, because I'm the
grateful
only
to
one who
Mr.
even thought of making
You
the
are
ambush.
welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Scotland Yard is what we have. Who was the guy who literally just...
Good morning, Mr.
spawned
Holmes.
from-
Can I help you?
from behind us?
Good morning, Constable. I would like to speak to the fellow who was arrested at Woodman's Lee last night.
Ah, the young man. He's waiting in the interrogation room. You can go straight through. His belongings are held in the evidence room.
Thank you.
The ambience is great. Evidence room, okay. His belongings, but before I look into them, okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Wait, so he had the book. He got the notebook somehow. From R. Donson to my friend and partner, 1883. From R. Donson. Wonder who that may be.
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.N.
The same person. Wasn't her name? I thought that her name was... I thought it was hers. Judith Carey. No? Or wait, hold on. J.H.N. So no. But like, what if her name before the marriage ended with an N? Like, what if her name is J something N? That was her like maiden, like her maiden name was N.
A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. These abbreviations mean something.
So he was looking for
What?
this, maybe. Okay, I'm just thinking, what? It's possible that maybe he was a drug dealer, because we found a pouch with tobacco, and so his wife says that he hasn't gotten any in a long time. Yet we still found a pouch with PC that had tobacco in it. Is it possible that this guy is actually a like a drug dealer, or like sells drugs basically, or tobacco? And so he ended up dying, but like, he needed the money, like, cause like he needs to go and bring back money. So that's why he was going back to this house, cause he was trying to get his belongings back. Like he was trying to get his notebook back that has all of his customers, and he was also trying to get the money that he needed from John Carey, even though he was dead. Like if he would but like he couldn't report it, because if he's dead, then like maybe he's also getting in trouble for being like a drug dealer. And so that's why he couldn't report it, and he would just needed to get his money, because if he didn't get his money, then maybe he would die. But at the same time, I don't know what the standards of living were back then, or like how like drug deals and stuff like that happened back then. But maybe that's what. From R. Donson to my friend and partner, 1883. Wait, 1883? Okay, hold on. If I look at 1884 is when he retired. 1883 was a year before he retired. Hold on. So he has a ring from, who was it? From R. Dawson. Okay. Peter Carey and R. Dawson. From R. Dawson, a year before Peter Carey retired. Okay. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to be going. This is just Inspector Lestrade. Wait. Oh, that's the morgue! Is that in my objectives? Examine belongings of John Hopley in the evidence room at Scotland. Okay, I already did that. Interrogate suspect at Scotland Yard and investigate the murder of Peter Carey. Okay, well, I know that I'm gonna need to investigate him, so I'm just gonna go to the morgue real quickly. Interesting. There's like steam in here. It sounds like a mortuary assistant, but what an interesting sound. Okay, this is what I think here actually. Let's just interrogate the suspect. Actually, let me talk with Lestrade.
Locked.
Oh. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, that is him. And that guy's just smoking.
Mr. Holmes?
Interrogation room. Okay. John Nelligan. Okay. Oh, it probably is his book because it's NHJ, was it?
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Wow, okay. Sea knife.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Okay, he doesn't know, or so he says. Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. Shabby cap. Okay, back, forward. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I guess that's just like different things that can be done. Patch. See, probably a farm boy, but expensive fabric. Never mind. Elaborate button. Okay, wait, I missed something. Between the shabby cap and the patch. Thin neck. Okay, I guess that matters. Cuts, callus. Elaborate buttons. Oh, short sleeves. Okay. Scars, character portrait complete.
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
Please, let me go.
Okay, wait. I have a thing. Oh. Oh, wait, okay, wait. So, missing tin box, no gardener. Swift actions pinned to the wall, break-in attempts, Peter Carey, a non-smoker. Missing, swift actions. Peter Carey was armed with his knife, but he did not have time to use it. The murderer acted quickly, instinctively. A notebook with blood stain on it covered, indicating that it was dropped into the pool of blood. After the murder, it belonged to Nelligan. She can break into several. Oh, well, okay, wait, hold on. Is there a way? Wait. Wait, no.
To stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know. So I think we can make a connection between the break-in attempts and then the missing tin box. Really? So missing, I guess, wait, missing tin box. Oh, space is to deselect. That's what I was trying to do. Next gen notebook. Okay, I guess we can try doing the... Oh! Guys. Listen, this isn't my strongest or most proudest moment. Obviously, he's trying to break in to get his notebook. Retrieving the notebook. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who's made these attempts. Obviously, I don't know why that took me so long to actually come up. Like, I thought it was so obvious that I didn't even think of it. I thought that we were trying to figure something else out. Guys, I'm that. Is approximately 19 years old. Damn, he's young. He was raised in wealth, but after the desertion of his father 10 years ago, he and his family fell into poverty. He worked to earn money by cleaning fish. Despite undertaking such manual work for a considerable time, Nelligan remains physically weak. Okay, that's what we said. Okay, so yeah, okay, he's in 19 years. So if we said what was the year? We said that if he was born in 1845 and he's 15, so it's 1895 right now. So 9 years ago, or 19 years ago, 1895 minus 19 would be 1876, which checks out because that ring that he got was 1883, which that was when he was 7 years old. He supposedly got that ring, but if I had to guess, it might have actually been a ring to his father that ended up when he died, like deserted his father 10 years ago. So yeah, around the age of 9. The ring probably was handed off to him, because I doubt that his finger would be able to be the size of a ring of that like size that his father would wear. Despite undertaking such manual work for a considerable time, Nelligan remains physically weak. Physically weak? That means that, yeah, I already knew that he wouldn't be able to be a murderer, but like this further supports it because he's physically weak, and so there's no way that he can be a murderer, because the harpoon, it already said that the harpoon took a lot, was very, how do I put it? Like, to do the harpoon, to actually throw it, and like to actually kill Peter Carey with it, like you would have to be pretty like strong in order to lift that up and like actually do it, which is why we said that it probably wasn't the wife, because she wouldn't have been able to, you know what I mean? Like, she probably wouldn't have been able to lift up the harpoon and like impale him in that way. I think that we have enough. We could ask Watson to help me first, and then we could go back there. Because that option is always there.
Watson, would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible, but if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man, morphologically, I mean?
Apes?
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Oh, well, I guess he's in the morgue, so that makes sense.
That should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
It's just... Oh, and we can see the harpoon next to us. That's cool.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be dangerous. I am not well practiced in this exercise. Yet.
Interesting.
Holmes, you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Oh, aim for the mark. Okay. Hold breath or aim. Okay. Oh!
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Okay, I got it. That was bad,
Holmes, you should try to aim better, and throw as hard as you can.
Oh, that was really bad. Okay, almost.
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
Yeah.
If it was luck, then it was a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right. But before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Okay.
Of course.
Let me investigate this room if I can. Never mind, okay. There it is, okay. So Peter carried on, smoker pinned to the wall. Strength requirement, yes, that's what I meant. Some of the facts may be interpreted differently. You can always change the picture of a crime by choosing between... I did not read that. Oh, there's a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could change to pin Peter Carey to the wall with a harpoon. Peter's strength requires as much great strength in the than the adjutant to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through the wall. The greatest skill would most likely be not to two-man, and cooperation might achieve the same result. Oh, this is interesting. So you can change which course you go to. So like depending on what you think have happened or has happened, that will lead to like a different conclusion. That's very interesting. I find it really frustrating because I literally had to look up what to do because I didn't know what I was supposed to do because I thought I found anything. And the reason why I missed it is because apparently I never examined this.
1883.
So I never examined this thing.
R. Dawson. My friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Okay, perhaps my archive holds the answer. And then there. That was what I needed to do. That's what I didn't have. So search archives, a heavy gold ring with the encryption from R. Dawson to my friend and partner. That was why it never, that's why I said interrogate the suspect, or that's why I said examine the belongings of John Hockley, and it never went away because I never inspected that. That was really frustrating though, but I mean now I can talk with him. So the gold ring.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Q? Okay, wait, it has a father's jacket. Yeah, ring engraving, profile of the victim, sharp knife, tobacco pouch. I would say father's jacket. Or the rings, I would say the rings engraved.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago.
Yeah.
You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Ring's owner. Probably
So,
his dad.
Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Rings engraving, well-kept garden, father's jacket, profile. I would say father's, but father's jacket doesn't really make sense. Is this the father's jacket? Oh yeah, John Nelligan is wearing an expensive but worn and ill-fitting jacket that had previously belonged to someone else, most likely his father. That doesn't really make sense though. I would say, well, rings engraving. But I mean, we already know that that wasn't it. Select the correct answer. So it probably is just the father's jacket.
Mr. Nelligan,
The ring is mine.
It's probably father's jacket.
no, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your
Yeah,
father.
that's what I wanted to do. I just didn't know what they
but,
meant.
But how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working, I can tell from the scars.
That makes sense.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you said.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
Well, I will see you soon, young man.
like, that's what I thought it was. I just didn't know, like, what the options were telling me, if that makes sense. So, we just found, we need to look in our archive, search for Dawson. Yeah. Okay. A heavy old gold ring with inscription from R. Dawson to my friend and partner, 1883. The Bankruptcy Act of 1883. Fenian condemned for murder. Dawson and Nelligan are bankrupt. Ooh. So Dawson and Nelligan, did I say Nelligan? I meant Nelligan Investment Fund bankrupt. Nelligan missing. The Dawson Nelligan Investment Fund, a regional banking institution based in Cornwall, has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses in its loan portfolio and has accordingly been assigned for liquidation. It was the 23rd largest bank in Britain, and its bankruptcy was the second largest on record. The liquidation of a company is a pure catastrophe for many Cornwall families. Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has since mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen aboard his yacht preparing for departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by the police and his creditors.
Here it is.
Wow.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Interesting. And then we have that in our, like, documents. Okay, so I'm assuming that we can't talk to Watson.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Are we still looking at that girl? Yeah, she's still there. Let's go to the Scotland Yard. That's where he is. Dawson and Nelligan.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I guess that
am aware
much.
that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everything on
that's
board.
really unfortunate.
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Is it possible that, that this ship was purposely sunk? John Nelligan seems to not be a usual thief. What is his role on this ship? Log for the year 1883 might put some light on a connection between Peter Carey and Nelligan's father. Ship's logs. Oh, that's why we need to go to Woodman's Lee. We need to go to his apartment and then we can look at the ship's logs. Which before we never did before, but and I bet after this that we will end up finding a deduction. But like, so this is something that I was still getting used to how to play the game, so it was like a little bit difficult. Like I didn't really understand how the mechanics work, but now it makes sense.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Okay, so the Sea Unicorn is Peter Carey, Master, Charles Allison, first mate, Henry Joy, second mate, James Lancaster, helmsman, Patrick Carnes, harpooner, and Pablo Coventro, harpooner as well, and Ned Land, harpooner as well. So these three all are harpooners. That should probably be important. So I can also examine the text by clicking, but hold on. Joseph Walk, Hurt Stewart, John York, Cook, Richard Lang, sailor, Simon Weef, sailor, Isaac Page, sailor. Okay, the rest are sailors. So Will Wright, Benjamin Tinsel, Matthew Granger, Rolf Talbot, Seth Fowler, Roger Fowler, Thomas, Lawrence, Hugh Pattons, and Henry Shepard.
This is the crew list. This
is
the crew
this
list.
This is the crew list. Okay.
Long notes for June. Nothing unusual.
Thursday, June 8th, light breeze through the day, saw whale tail along at southeast, maybe. Just at night, 2 more ships in sight to latitude 7620 and longitude 2045. Wednesday, June 14th, moderate wind from the east, saw no whales day, latitude, okay, alright. And then Monday, June 19th, light and variable wind through the day, saw other whaling ships far away to the north. Saturday, June 24th, strong winds from south will go to the north. 1 year ago, there were a lot of whales.
Log notes for July. Nothing special.
Okay, well, light wind from the north to the north-northeast. Saw 2 whales at northeast. Wednesday, July 16th, strong wind from the north all day. Squally wind from northeast at night. Monday, July 18th, strong breeze from southeast. Dorcott 6, saw Whale Tail at E in a company with Allison and Joy. Oh wait, saw Whale Tail at East in a company with Allison and Joy. Sunday, July 24th, the moderate wind from the east. Saw no whales tonight.
Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Interesting. Rather squally wind through the day and night. Saturday, August 6th, squally wind from northeast. Helmsman suspects incoming storm. And then these.
Log notes for August.
What's this?
Canadian Pacific Railway. CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3
CPR.
ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay, so now we're supposed to be find a use. So, a piece of stock exchange certificate belonging to the Canadian Pacific Railway, and then task for Wiggins. Okay, the ship's log of the Sea Unicorn for 1883. The book has a list of sailors at the beginning. The pages of August 1883 have been torn out. So, let me go. So, I'm assuming Wiggins might help to find the crew of the Sea Unicorn. He should be somewhere at Baker Street. Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was assuming that he was going to be at Baker Street. Wait, maybe in our apartment already. Oh, there.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they are still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang.
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
A watch beneath our window. Still looking at her. Okay.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, because his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
I just hope nothing happens with John Nelligan or like the small or like the person who we have in custody. Like I feel like he might die or something, but I kind of doubt it, right? So what do we need to do? Investigate the murder. John Nelligan seems not to be usual. Lestrade might have some new facts about the case. Okay, well let's just go to Scotland Yard then.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, right?
Breathtaking.
Okay. This is like HD audio or something like that. Okay. This is
These are the
Nelligan's.
suspect's belongings.
So then we have the other guy. Hurtley's belongings. The boots. Okay, maybe
These
we
are
can.
the suspect's belongings.
Okay, the boots. Yeah, we should
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
I guess that's just where it depends. The stain letter. Let's see it.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Okay, so we need to go back to our Baker Street, to our apartment, and then use the
Pen.
stuff.
Nothing unusual about
And
it.
stuff, I mean. Okay, so recover Hurley's letter or examine.
My analysis table. It is
Okay.
useful for my...
Recover the letter.
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so these are colorless. So blue to something to, oh my goodness. So okay, blue to something, and the third one needs to be orange, and the colorless should go after.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence.
So yeah, so
after
like
the
blue, and
reagent.
then it's 1, 2, and the
Third
third one is
condition,
orange.
colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay, so let's the first one is blue, I thought, or unless there's 7, but and then there's 7 here. So it's probably supposed to be blue. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so use. Probably gonna use green. Then blue again. And then orange. And then orange. 2 oranges, and then the colorless one. Because
No, something isn't right.
Really?
I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Okay, so I think it's supposed to be, in that case, okay, then in that case it's the orange, and then it's the colorless, and then it's orange, colorless, orange, colorless. Got it. Okay, so blue. Okay, colorless, and then orange, colorless.
Done.
Perfect.
Now I can proceed further.
So what, are we just supposed to pour it on the ink?
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Oh, we're supposed to, like... Oh, okay. This is interesting.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to be considered something I saw, or I swear, and remember our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you something me. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, so dialogue. Okay, we can talk with Hurtley. He's now in the suspect's room. The letter seized from Hurtley. A portion of the text was successfully recovered after chemical processing. Then we have find. Oh yeah, we need to find a use for that. And then for the Hurtley's boots, we can check to see if they were the same that are in the mud prints. I need to find a use for this, the bond certificate. I'm not sure if it's if this bond certificate is already like if the thing that we can use for it is already available or not. But I'm going to go to Woodman's Lee first to go and get, because I feel like once that happens and we test to see if the boots are like the same size as the boots in the mud, then we can continue speaking with Hurley, because we can ask him why we're there, because that will provide like a piece of evidence for us. Yeah, examine. Okay, let's drag it down.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
Yeah. And so now that gives us something to work on. So, Hurtley's footprints, and then break-in attempt. Wait a minute. Liam Hurtley's letter. Wait a minute. I did as you asked and hid them well, and I beg you to reconsider. Remember our oaths. I have nothing dishonorable for which you Wait, what if Liam Hurtley's letter and the fact that there's no gardener have a connection? Because what if this letter was meant for the wife? But okay, apparently Hurtley's footprints don't have a connection. But if there's no okay, so there is a thing between no gardener. So, unexplained presence. Liam Hurley's boots matches the footprints at Woman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies that he was their gardener. At Woman's Lee, that proving that he was there. Wait, but I know that Judith Carey, she's a wife, and she says that, but I thought that, that's a good question then. Like, why is she lying about that? Like, are we able to say anything? Because I know that she said that her husband will always take care of the garden, but is this guy, like, is the culprit someone who
could
frankly,
do such a thing?
well, I guess, like, I mean, he is a culprit, no? Like, he's the guy who's currently in Scotland Yard because they think that he's the one who did it. So he must be the gardener. He must in some way have a connection with the victim. So maybe that's what, like, in the connection is that he was the gardener. But interesting. Let's speak with him. Oh, he is not here actually. Oh, he's here.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
Woodman's Lee, what did you hide? Okay, Woodman's Lee.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Actually, boots don't match. Well-kept garden, Hurley's boots match, yes.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Oh, okay, game glitched.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
What did you hide?
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
The tobacco, well, the Hurtley's letter.
I did as you asked, and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Okay.
Well, you're a smart one. But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
And what's your work?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
And what exactly is his, like, thing? What exactly is his work? Old scar. Handkerchief with crusted hit. Okay. Is there something else that I must have missed something? Plant remains. Okay, so he was the gardener. And gardener's hands. Okay. Presence at Woodman's Lee.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Being the gardener. Her well-kept guard. What? Is he not a gardener?
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Okay, tobacco patch, walk-up car, garden, harpoon, or... Okay, I didn't actually see this, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't actually
Because
see the
you
fact that
are
it
the
said gardener.
at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently.
I didn't see the fact
But
that it
the
said
most
gardener right
obvious
there.
clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
all right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. So where do they keep this? I want to also question her, because what do you mean, how does she not know?
Locked.
Locked. Okay, let me ask her then. Because I feel like, how does she not know about the gardener? Like, she must know. Liam Hurley, yeah.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Okay, she looks away. Access to garden.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
I feel like whenever
Thank you, madam.
I feel like whenever the characters lie, they tend to look away. Like, she looked down on the ground and stuff like that. There's a sickle.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Okay. I also found a cool thing that there's... I can... Like, I'm currently in first person right now. You see this? Like, I can switch in and out of first person. Which is pretty neat. Oh, shed's floor, wooden planks, ill-fitting plank. The key, small. Oh, that's a small wooden box. Small wooden box. Okay, let's open it.
Let us see what is in this box.
Rotate the clock cylinder just to form a complete line. Please note that some lines are deceptive. Okay. Rotate all, rotate, switch. Oh! What? Oh, are you serious? Oh, that's crazy, actually. I'm assuming that we have to make it go all the way, like, around. So, like, oh, wait, what? Okay, I clicked W and it fixed everything. I'm not sure if I accidentally clicked a keybind that made it, like, skip the puzzle for me. That was not my intention, but I guess I was right.
A bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Liam, my dear, you may have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. Thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. Whoa! Whoa! So Peter Carey was abusive, and Liam Hurley and Judith Carey had a thing for each other, and he was like the gardener, and oh, so okay, he does have a pretty strong motive then. Liam Hurley killing Peter Carey, because not only did they love each other, but he was also abusive to Judith Carey. That's Okay, that's interesting. Okay, also, I'm gonna check a video just to make sure that I did the puzzle correctly and I didn't just accidentally skip the puzzle. Okay, so I looked it up and I think that I actually did get it right. I don't think that I accidentally skipped it. Like, I think that it actually was accurate. Like, I think I actually did complete it. I don't think it was like an accident.
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
The Hurley's letter, pilgrimage, romantic correspondence, outline romantic correspondence.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
And what was that?
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Yeah, no, that kind of sucks.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Like, I can't even imagine. Like, well, like, yeah, like, what do you expect? Like, missing, or, wait, Judith Carey's letter. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me. Wait, I did as you asked and hit them well, but I beg you to reconsider, remember our vows. I've done nothing strong for which you... Is that why? Wait, what's her capacity? Judith Carey begins to cry and says that she cannot forgive Hurley for what he has done, even though she still loves him. Okay, I don't think that really corresponds to anything, but Judith Carey's letter? Judith Carey's letter? And the missing... They had been in the cabin almost larger in the book. Peter Carey had forbidden anyone from touching it. That's not... The tin box, or the wooden box that we found was not the box that we found in the garden. Crime saves... Yeah, but that's retrieving the notebook. This is what I meant to click. Desperate jealousy. Liam Hurley loved Judith so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder. So Liam Hurley's relationship with Judith Carey gives him a motive for killing Peter Carey. I mean, yeah, okay, Hurley's motive. That's what we have. I should have actually went to... Where do I should go back to Scotland Yard. Maybe Wiggins has found some criminals that are already worth to check out. But still, I still don't know what to do with that. I kind of forgot about what to do with that. But let's go to Baker Street. And I probably should have done this deduction while I was on the train so that I wouldn't take that long. But... Oh, okay, it immediately brought something up. It's not that. Okay, wait. Judith Carey's confession? No way. What? But I thought that we just said that the letters did not make a connection with that. Okay, wait. It has been confirmed that Liam Hurley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. Liam Hurley loved Judith so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing... I don't think it was his jealousy, but... I think it probably was harmless. I don't think he did it. I don't think that he did it. It has been confirmed that Liam Hurley was flirting with Peter Carey's wife and even fell in love, but it didn't go beyond the affectionate but harmless letters and words. But is that true? Oh? Hurley's motive, Liam Hurley's relative with Wow. Liam Hurley's relationship with Judith Carey gives him a motive for killing Peter Carey. Hurley's presence at Women's Leeds on the night of the murder is explained by the affection toward Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. I think yes. I don't think that he did it. I don't think that Hurley did it. I should have checked the logs.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Huge pattern sailor James Lancaster, helmsman. Patrick Carnes,
This
harpooner.
man is a harpooner. and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found
Oh!
on the tobacco pouch.
And we thought that it was Peter Carey.
Wiggins,
I didn't get to
could
read
you
the other
gather
ones.
some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Cairns. Okay. Sometime later. Okay, we're just doing a time
We
skip.
found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
So, okay. So, well, this is obvious. This and Peter Carey, a non-smoker. So, task Patrick, check Patrick Carnes. If the house belongs to Patrick Carnes, or, yeah, whatever Carnes is indicated, his presence at the crime scene, but it must still be proven.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Oh, okay. This is where we get to see that sailor, where we get to put that sailor uniform on. And then, green suit. Oh, no, we need to go to the sailor outfit. There we go.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Okay, that loaded fast. Ooh. Damn. Is that him? Okay. No. Oh, this is Patrick. Okay. Okay, earrings.
Hello there. Are you
Of gold?
Cairns?
What do you want?
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here. You seem like the likely sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
Okay, so we're like changing our voice. Whoa. Follow Patrick Carnes' facial expressions to understand his moves. Push, restrain, idle, and plan your counter strategy. Pay attention to your stamina. What? Press push, hold to restrain. Oh, we're supposed to be going. Oh, I think we're supposed to be talking about a. I think we're supposed to be talking about a. Sugar grandma. Yeah, what? Finally, come on. I got more stamina. Oh, thank goodness, because I was not about to lose, dude. I did not want to lose this.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused.
It took me a while to understand, like, the things. Let's continue. You know what?
I'm
Fine.
ready to try again.
Fine. If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
I think I understand it now. Okay, oh my goodness. My stamina! There we go. I wonder how many shillings I can get from this.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look. Here's your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Not even click. Damn!
You're a good type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Ah, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
Okay, so he's broke. No job.
Why do you say poor? You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
So he must be strong. That's possible, you
A
know?
harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, damn Black Peter, Great Roger.
Black Peter?
Sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Yeah, Black Peter, okay.
Black Peter, you say? We've heard rumors about that one.
He was the worst of them all. He was a liar, and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He's a tyrant, and not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible
So it's
tales
not
about
him.
Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
So I doubt it's him. I doubt he's the guy. Because, like, if he killed the man and he knows he's dead, why would he be saying this? You know what I mean? Like, that makes no sense. I mean, like, unless he slips up and says, you know what? Yes, that's why I
Tell
killed
me,
him. But I
and
really
let's
doubt
have another
that.
drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened. The August of that year. Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have thought that she'd foundered, and they made for the Norwegian coast in the dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
Who was he?
And who was he?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Aye. Even stranger was that on the second
Whoa,
night,
okay, wait.
he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
You know, don't you?
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Aye. Those that know him wouldn't be surprised to hear it. But all this... was
Wow.
subject to us. All right?
Of course.
Okay. So, it must be, yeah, okay, I was gonna say gold earring was definitely, like, something that I noticed, but, sweater, cheap clothes, strong hands, yellow nails. And sailor's tattoo. Plant pouch. Go to toilet. Okay.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Gazi.
I'll be here with my drink.
He really doesn't see that me
Here
do
it
this.
is. Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where. Wait a minute. What's this?
Okay, so it was his
Oh,
pouch.
is this your tobacco pouch?
Well, oh, it is.
Keep in touch.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name. He commanded the Pequod. He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
Maybe. If you like, aye.
I'm done here. It's time to leave.
Care to lose another 10 shillings?
So, okay. So the tin box, so Patrick Carnes missing. Okay, wait. That's not. Wait. Which was that he was in the same. But no, I want to know the missing tin box and Patrick Carnes' story that he has to tell. Because there had been a missing tin box all much larger in the book. Peter Carey had prevented anyone from touching it. That's probably the tin box that he stole from the person that he killed. Maybe with break-in attempts or... Okay, dude. Alright, okay. Patrick Carnes' pouch. Patrick Carnes stayed the tobacco pouch long time, which proves that he has that scene. So maybe... Okay. I guess... Dude, I feel like some of these, like, connections are very silly. Because, like, yeah, the Patrick... Like, Patrick Carnes is Pouch is gonna be connected to Patrick Carnes. Like, Pouch proves guilty. Carnes has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he has the scene of the murder and thus proves his guilt. No. Carnes has confirmed that the pouch belongs to him. This means that he has the scene of the murder, but does not prove that he's the murderer. Yeah. Pouch proves a visit, but, like, that doesn't mean anything. However, it is connected in a sense that it does prove, like, he is strong. He is also a harpooner, so it has a connection. But, like, why would he admit to that pouch being his? If he says that he lost it and, like, doesn't know where, like, I don't understand why. Like, there's a possibility that it could have been him, but I don't know about that. I still think that it was harmless for flirting. I don't think that Hurley did it, and I don't think that this person did it. I think that the murderer is going to be introduced later on, or we need at least more information to know. And so where do I want to go? That's a good question. Where do I want to go? Jonathan investigated the murder of Peter Carey, so Jonathan seems not to be the usual thief. What is his role in all of that? Actually, am I able to see anything to do with, like, the piece of paper? Because I have this. Find and use the piece of stock exchange certificate belongs to the Canadian Pacific Railway. It was founded in the Senior Corn Ships Longs for August. What are the places returned out? Canadian CPR. CPR! That's where I saw it from! CPR! Oh my god! So I go to Scotland's Yard and then you go... Bro, that was complete coincidence. I'm so glad that I was able to find that. CPR is in the book, in the notes that we found of John Nelligan's, or like Thomas Nelligan's. I forgot what his kid's name is, but the little kid Nelligan. Okay, wait. So I go here.
These are the suspect's belongings.
CPR is
I
right
wonder
there.
if these are connected.
So, underline CPR, yeah.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
So, missing papers, missing tin box. So, Nelligan's a stub of bond certificates found in the cabin proves that certificates for the companies listed in Nelligan's notebook had once been there. So that's break-in attempts, why he was probably breaking in. To retrieve the notebook, the break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of victims' blood. This proves the guilty person who made these attempts. No. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside Blackbeard's cabin. It explains his presence at the scene of the murder. Yes. That makes a lot more sense. I don't think he killed anyone. He literally said that he was trying to get his stuff back. Like... And missing papers and missing tin box. A stub of bond, missing papers and missing tin. Those are also connected? Okay. Stolen valuable papers. Valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. So Nelligan's motive. Okay, John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. John Nelligan is a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murderer either by physical or psychological description. Absolutely. He is not... He does not... I do not believe that he is... So, okay, I just realized. So you're supposed to make a conclusion. I expected that this game was going to be like hours and hours and hours and long. I didn't think... Palace proves visit Palace proves guilt. Carnes has confirmed that the palace belongs to him. This means that he was the scene of the murder, and Palace proves his guilt. So, like, Carnes was okay. So basically, I just looked. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't. Like, I had like all of the information. I was wrong. I think this is really bad because my way of thinking was already scuffed. Which is entirely my fault, by the way. But I expected that this game was going to be like hours and hours and hours long on just one case. Which is why I expected that we didn't have enough information. But I think this is the end of the case. And there's multiple small cases in one big game. So yeah, so you have to basically make a conclusion. And so if I did have to pick all of these, I would definitely think that Nelligan is innocent. And then I would probably say that, like, Hurtley, yeah, he also seems innocent. Like, he has a motive, but I don't think that it would have been enough to say. I don't think it was harmless flirting, but at the same time, I definitely don't think that he would have, killed him. I already said that. I said that Carnes definitely isn't the murderer, because I thought, why would he be telling people about the fact that he was, about the fact that he was there, or that it was his pouch, or that, like, saying all this stuff about him if you didn't know that he was already there. Like, if he didn't already know. Professional harpooner makes sense. His tobacco pouch was found inside the carrier's cabin. Like, yeah, but okay, wait. So, absolved Carnes. Patrick Carnes killed Peter Carey, but the murder was not premeditated. It was in self-defense against an armed and irrational drunken sailor. I don't think that was self-defense if he was harpooned through the freaking wall. Okay, Patrick Carnes is a cold-blooded murderer. He was been found guilty of murder of Peter Carey. It must be punished. From your moral choice, yes. Because I didn't understand how many suspects there were actually going to be. I didn't know there were going to be only 3 suspects. I thought there was going to be like 10. Or like by the end of it, we're going to have a full story.
If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Holmes, could you explain it to me?
As I informed you on our way here, Patrick Cairns is the murderer of Black Peter.
Why bring me here? Wouldn't it be better if we were out looking for him?
That would be futile, as he will be with us in approximately 12 seconds.
Oh, well, if this is your idea of humour...
No, I just heard the front door. Prepare yourself.
He's really funny.
Good day, gentlemen. A young lad gave me a note from Captain Ahab. Am I at the right address? Is he here?
Oh!
Indeed, it is the correct address. But in place of your captain, may I present to you Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard?
That means...
It means, my friend, that you are arrested for the murder of Black Peter.
What? What? A trap? You think you can take me?
Here now. We'll have none of that.
And I say that we will.
Oh my god! Whoa, 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 what? Whoa! Oh my goodness. Damn! Wow! Quick time events and everything! Bruiser beat Carnes in a fight.
Are you alright? Are you able to stand?
Oh, my jaw. Gore. He took me by surprise, Mr. Holmes. Otherwise, he would have seen what I'm capable of. Oh.
Yes, he was lucky.
But you got him.
It was remarkably easy. He lost his balance after he struck you.
And you practice boxing, I know. You must have hit him hard. Our fellow is knocked out.
We should call for a police cab and then take you to the hospital.
Yes, well, no need for a hospital. I would prefer to keep this between us. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you just
Of
got
course,
your
Inspector.
knights locked
The case
out.
is closed.
Your what? Your knights locked out? I meant your lights knocked out. Okay. The fate of Peter, the fate of Black Peter. Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Carnes, a professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an accurate throw. His tobacco pouch was found inside Carrie's cabin. He is a cold-blooded murderer. You have decided to bring him to justice. Clues found 16. Conclusion: Carnes is guilty. Moral choice: condemn Carnes. Hold to check your conclusion may spoil game experience. What does that mean? Hold to check your conclusion may spoil game experience. Replay ending. Accept decision. Hold to check your conclusion. Okay, Carnes is guilty. Okay, yeah. Conclusion: Carnes is guilty. So that was true. It was 6. I got 16 out of 16 clues. Okay, that makes me feel a bit happier that is in fact what happened. Okay, so I now understand. So this was the first game. This was like the first little thing, but now that I have a better understanding of how this game works and what are the controls are and what I'm supposed to do and how a typical case may play out, I am a bit more comfortable and I feel better now, and I think that I can do better on the next game as well. But okay, accept decision. Warning, you are about to finish the case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with the choice you have made and you are ready to start a new chapter. Oh, if I didn't... Okay, wait, hold on. If I press no and I make another moral choice for play ending... By the conclusion, the game will load before the moral choice is made. Yes. I actually want to make... I want to see what will happen if I picked someone else. I want to see what happens if... Oh! Okay, I understand it now. So this thing... So, okay, wait. This thing that we see in the corner, like when the gold thing... Okay, I'm pretty sure it told us this in our tutorial. But, like, when that orb is there, that's when we're supposed to already be making a conclusion. Okay, I understand it now. So, first of all, I want to see what would happen if we did pick, like... What if we did, like, that there were 2 murders? Because if anything, my second choice would have been Hurtley. That Hurtley was it. Like, I don't think so, because, like, it's, like, one of the things where, like, oh, he seems, like, plausible that, like... But, like, okay, let's be real. Exit, like, okay, Hurtley is guilty. Absolve Hurtley. Liam Hurtley was caught by his love for Judith Carey, Peter's wife. This murder was a crime of passion under emotional duress. Nevertheless, he must answer the law for what he has done. Liam Hurtley has been found guilty of the murder of Peter. He must punish. I'm gonna say absolve Hurtley and see what happens. Let's see what would have happened if I went to this route.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present the guilty party.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
Liam Hurtley.
It was Liam Hurtley.
That doesn't surprise me. I've never seen a guiltier-looking fellow.
He was in love with Judith Carey. It caused a conflict that proved fatal for her husband.
I see. Come on now, let us confront him.
Liam Hurtley, it was you who killed Black Peter. He learned of your relationship with his wife, and he asked that you meet him to share in a drink. Then began the quarrel. He drew his knife, and in self-defense, you took up the harpoon. Lestrade, please put that in your report.
I deny everything. You have no proof.
Okay, that
Calm
sounds
down
guilty.
And thank your stars that Mr. Holmes just saved your neck.
The case is resolved, Inspector. I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
And then, so, absolve, Hurtley, hold the check, and then, so Hurtley is guilty, and then it shows like Hurtley is guilty, but he was not actually guilty. Okay, well, I'm just gonna replay, and then, let's see what would happen if there were, like, I feel like I can, like, move on already. Like, if anything, if you guys want to, you guys can go and see, like, oh, if I press F1, I can find the game's instructions. But, okay, I'm gonna finish this off by saying that Hurley's, not him, but, I'm gonna say, or that he's innocent. Pouch proves visit, or pouch proves guilty. And feat of strength. Okay, so okay, I'm basically gonna say that I'm going to do this and see what happens if I absolve Carnes. And that's where I'm gonna leave it. Like, if you guys want to see all the endings for this, like, you guys can probably go and like check it out. I bet it's somewhere on YouTube, but I think I want to continue on to the next game to see what happens, because I would definitely be interested in that. That's something that I would want to try out.
Good afternoon. I must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
That detective fella? So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter, who was killed in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't ya?
Yes,
How?
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
The sailor. It was you. Unbelievable. Well, fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need
Wait.
money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work,
Oh.
and I thought maybe he could help me. Well, he refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad when I spoke about his treasure. I barely just had time to throw the harpoon at him before he could jump at me with his knife. You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
Oh.
And you won't say anything to the police?
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
Wow. Okay, interesting.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug,
His name is Wiggins, Inspector.
telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventral.
Okay.
He was also on the ship
I
with
remember
Peter
that.
Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake? You're spoiling me, Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also
Oh.
said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe that this belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
Tell me. This is extraordinary. You are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, Carnes is guilty. So Peter Carey was murdered by Patrick Carnes, a professional harpooner, the only one capable of executing such an accurate throw. His tobacco pouch was found, but the murder was self-defense. Against an armed and furious drunken sailor, you have decided to absolve Patrick Carnes. Okay, so honestly, I actually like that ending better. I actually like that we absolved Carnes. Because I completely forgot that he actually did have drinking, like rum. Like, when we showed up, we saw that there was rum and there was 2 glasses. So it probably is possible that Black Peter was, or like Peter Carey was drunk and did attack Patrick Carnes. And like, he seems to have been like a pretty cruel guy. But I mean, like, I didn't know how much of that was true. It's just that, okay, that's interesting though. So I mean, that was okay. I'm actually like this ending better than the previous one of actually like having him go under and like be taken, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I found this very interesting. I liked it. I think it helped more people around because in reality, when we didn't absolve him, it was basically he got knocked out and get put into jail. But then it's like nothing happened with Nelligan and stuff like that. But everyone's names got cleared. Like Carnes is safe. Like I still don't believe that people should die for like their wrongdoings. Like I get that. I understand that Black Peter wasn't a good person, but like I do understand that, and I don't think that he deserves to die. However, I do think that this ending was better and for the overall people than just sending him to justice, in my opinion. I think that absolving Carnes was better, and well, like I just said, I don't think that Peter Carey deserves to die because of, even if he was a bad person, I still think that this ending was a lot better for the overall majority than like just sending him to justice. So I'm gonna accept that decision. I like this a lot better, actually. But okay, so I think that, oh my god. But thank you guys so much for watching. I think that's going to do it for this episode. And then I'm probably going to start the next episode right after this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Turn those post notifications on. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.